men always want big dicks, but we actually prefer wide dicks. So, let me draw na naman. I know I'm such an artist, so bear with me. So, this is the canal, right? You enter, it's up here. This is your G-spot. It's a spot. It's a very small spot. And the problem with that is many times, your partner will not hit it, right? Especially if they're not, men always want big dicks, but we actually prefer wide dicks. Kahit hindi siya long, kasi alam mo ba, you can only absorb really in your vagina 3 inches. That's all. You can only absorb really in your vagina 3 inches. That's all. 3 inches. 3 inches. 3 inches. Right? So if somebody's like 10 inches, ang sakit nun, di ba? I don't know, have you experienced 10 inches? But, kung maliit, medyo hindi nyo nakikita. So anong ginawa nila? Ang ginawa nila, nilower nila to at widen. Nilagyan ng filler dito para mas wide ang area. The nerves are put more forward. And so kung mas maliit yung nauungkit siya paglabas. O diba, enjoy it? Kasi malaki na yung spot mo. So mas maraming surface area. So nag-e-enjoy yung babae. Ngayon, did you know that the clitoris is a mini micro penis? Yes, that's true. We all started as women when we were conceived. And somewhere along the way, I don't remember what month in your pregnancy, the male hormone, di ba, we're XX pag babae. X, Y, pag lalaki. So the Y hormone goes into the development of the baby and then makes that person a man. But prior to that, we were all kind of looking like women, right? So we have a vestige little penis, and that's called the clitoris. Ngayon, sometimes it's also, for some women, it's the more sensitive spot. They really come more on the clitoris stuff, right? So that's why, guys, you have to be very good with your tongue because it's important. If you have a very sensitive clitoris, then what we do is we make it a little wider and a little longer. We inject, don't worry, this doesn't hurt. I know it sounds awful, but the mucosa, like in our mouth, it's very thin, not like the skin. So when you put anesthesia, topical, it gets numb right away. That's why for lips, when we do lips, it only takes us 20 minutes of anesthesia. We can do it's already numb. So again, talking about the clitoris, some women, it's too small, hindi nga mahanap-hanap. May cap pa dito, ha? Mga lalaki, baka you're hitting the wrong spot. You have to kind of open that cap, and then the clitoris, we inject also hyaluronic acid. Hyaluronic acid is part of your glycoaminoglycans, and it causes moisture and lubrication. Make it a little bigger so that you are wet all the time. And so these are things that are done only at Belo. From what I know, I've asked all the obstetricians here, not all, but I've asked many, and they've never heard of it. I think because the natural tendency of the Filipino woman is to be so shy and never talk about it. That's why we are doing this video. So just in case you're one of the women who's fearless and wants to have fun, then this is the video you should watch. Or, for the guys, instead of, kasi there's no way to enlarge a penis, I promise you. People who have put fat around the penis, you have to imagine kasi the penis doesn't work because, not work getting big, kasi it's small first, then it gets big, then it gets small, right? So if you put fat, it's not, when you make it small, where does the fat go to be deformed? So please, guys, don't ever have fat injection. There's a new machine called shockwave therapy, angiogenesis, to increase the blood vessels because it's all plumbing in the penis. But I talked to urologists, it's not really guaranteed or anything. I think it would be better to work on the girl because the woman has more leeway and she'll enjoy more. So it's better that if your partner's penis is small, you have na lang the G-spot injection so that the friction is still good, right? And if you want to have the O injection for the clitoris, then your partner must really learn also. You have to teach him what pleasures you and then you will have a much more, what is the right word? It's more than just fun. I think it's more pleasurable experience. Because how often should you get the G-spot injection or the clitoris injection? It's usually 6 to 9 months. No, because you're numb eh. I would rest also mga 3 days after the procedure for the injections. 10 days before you get your period is very, very sensitive. Anything we do to you, you'll have more pain, right? So I would do it at least mga 4 to 5 days after your period ends. In that period, you're not as sensitive. You can still do it actually anytime, except of course when you have your period, that's too messy. But it's just that you're more sensitive nearer your period. So it's because your progesterone goes up, and progesterone is the pain hormone. So when it's the highest, before you actually shed, you shouldn't do it there. So I would wait 4 days after my period, siguro 15-day window to do the procedures. Kahit 80 ka pa, kung nag-enjoy ka, I would do at least siguro mga 20. Yeah, we send it to your OB just to make sure. But the problem is most obstetricians don't know about it, so it's hard for them. So for the G-spot injection, it's 50K. For the O-spot, it's 23. But you should do both, di ba? Because you don't know unless you're sure where you get the most pleasure. Yes, because this is totally just in the vagina, the outer part, the anterior part of the vaginal canal, the clitoris. Because it's really more about your ovaries, that your eggs don't mature. We're not going anywhere near that area. So, it's a totally different house. It's not even in the same house. It's a different. So PCOS is mostly about your eggs not getting mature, your hypothyroidism, that you gain weight easily, you have too much testosterone sometimes, so you get pimples. So these things will not solve your PCOS at all. So you still have to go to your doctor for treatment. According to Dr. Andre Gaspar, there are no side effects. It's very simple, it's very superficial, and there's no problem. But I think if you're prone to UTI, maybe you might get it. I'm not sure. So far naman, no reports. But just be cognizant and tell your doctor that, I get urinary tract infection or I'm easily irritated. But one of the reasons you could be easily irritated is maybe you're too dry. And so, friction and stuff like that will cause you to have UTI right away. So this might actually help you. So thank you for watching Cosmo Girls. I hope you learned a lot. At least it's an interesting conversational piece if you don't know what to talk about. Instead of gossiping, just talk na lang about how to improve your life. If you have any questions or suggestions, please call 8819-2356. That's 8819-BELO. I hope to see you soon. I'm really looking forward to meeting you. I usually just hang out here at the Fort Clinic, so visit us, please.